What's up, everybody? I'm back. We're back, should I say?
Yeah, we're back again.
For another Reddit video. I noticed how much all 20 of you love the last one. So we had to come back and do another one just for you. So today, I just found like very random. Today's not just AITA. It's like a combination of r/relationships and am I the apple Reddit threads.
Well, you know for a fact that I am a expert on relationships.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
Well,
know?
this one is not about just like romantic relationships.
Oh, that's even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Okay, I can actually work with that.
Yeah. These are kind of a surprise to me, not only to you,
Mm-hmm.
because I like just read the titles and then skimmed through them and then was like, okay, I'm gonna read this to you because we're kind of doing this on a short schedule, but I have to get ready for work in 20 minutes. But it's gonna be a fun time, I think.
Yeah, we got this.
First one is from r/relationships. My hubs, 39 male, suddenly has genital warts, but it's okay because I, 33 female, have the gardesil vaccine? ? So, you ready?
No.
This is from 2 hours ago.
Already, this is just a mess because. Huh? Okay. Let's hear it.
So, I found well, we're already starting bad.
Oh no.
I found Podophilox on the counter in the bathroom after coming home from work. Googled what it was for and saw it was for genital warts. I called upstairs, "Hey hun, what's this medicine on the cabinet on the counter for?" He comes rushing downstairs and said it is for a wart on his back. He pulls his shirt off and shows me a skin tag. I somehow remained calm and said, "Oh, I thought this was for genital warts." I guess in the hope my Google search was wrong. He lowers his head and tells me actually it is for genital warts, that he has had them for 10 years. We've been together for 6 years. He said he was too ashamed to tell me. Also talked to his doctor about it, and since I have the gardesil vaccine, I should be fine. I hugged him. Oh, why are we comforting him?
Oh, babe, I'm so sorry.
I hugged him and told him something like it is okay. I did tell him that I was upset that he wasn't honest with me because we are supposed to trust each other and be there for one another.
After 6 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I didn't get a chance to participate in a choice that could affect my health. When we first started dating, we had both said we had a clean STI record. Now my trust is wavering. I never would have thought he would be unfaithful, but I'm not sure now. He lied to my face about the medicine. I want to ask him for his health records when he first got... Oh, I guess I wanted to ask him for his health records when he first got treated for this. But I feel like asking that is insane, but I can't stop thinking about this.
At this point, jump the gun. No, for real though, you might as well just... Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That man really... He took a 6-year relationship built on that trust. Being like, yeah, I've got a clean bill of health, and he was like,
Yeah.
I lied. But I don't remember gardesil preventing genital warts. Is that?
I don't know what gardesil is.
Let me look that up because I
let's-
feel like gardesil is like that HPV vaccine. Is it not? Yeah, human polyomavirus,
So,
and then it got recalled.
oh.
Yeah, HPV vaccine.
So this says gardasil protects against 9 of the common human papillomavirus types, HPV types. There are more than 150 types. While the odds might be good that he has one of the more common types that the vaccine may cover, your husband was wrong and monstrously selfish to assume that the type he had was the one
That is protected.
that you were, he has absolutely no way of knowing what type. I very, very much doubt he spoke to a doctor who gave him the advice that you were fine. I don't think a doctor gave him that advice.
No, I think that he just kind of like, he did a Google search just like she did.
Yeah.
And then came up with like, she's gonna be okay.
Well, Is this divorce worthy?
Yes.
Just straight up.
If not divorce worthy, then that's definitely like not even marriage counseling. Like that's a full like separation. Like you have to earn back the trust.
Someone even suggested that he might have cheated. They said if he's had it for 10 years and he takes medicine for it, there should be 10 years of records about this. I'm so sorry, regardless if he's cheated or not.
Yeah, that was my first guess, was that she's just so blasé about the fact that, like, they've been together for 6 years and then all of a sudden he just shows up with genital warts.
That would kind of make more sense.
But it's also the fact that, like, you would rather lie about having it for 10 years rather than come clean about the fact that, oh, I was actually sleeping with, like, this chick down the street.
Which one hurts more to hear?
The 10-year thing, honestly, at that point. Because it's the fact that
the relationship was built on a lie. And at least with this version of the mistruth, he can probably still keep her. If he did cheat and got the genital warts, it's like, oh, I'm out. But in this way, it's kind of like, oh, you're just dumb and inconsiderate and selfish.
I don't think that that's something that you would want to keep somebody over. Like, that's not, neither one of them is like a redeemable action, but like which one's more redeemable, honestly?
This one is kind of more
You think that the 10-year
because
medical diagnosis is more redeemable than cheating for a month and a half?
Because it's like there are more parties involved with the cheating, so it's like
I understand that more parties are involved, but there's a difference between like
because then I have to worry about you're spreading it to her, then she probably spread it to
her husband.
Yeah, and
then it reminds me of Trapped in the Closet.
Oh, God. Thank you for reminding me of that.
But go ahead, I'm sorry.
So she did respond to a couple comments.
Okay.
To the person who like made that long message saying he doesn't know what type he has, and there's no way for him to know. She responded and said, "You're 100% right. I'm trying to sort out how I feel. My head and heart are battling it out." She said that an hour ago. To another person, someone said, "He lied to you for 6 years. You are remarkably calm over being lied to for 6 years." And she said, "I think I'm just shocked and in that numb phase."
I don't think I could listen to somebody saying like, "Hey, you remember when I said that my favorite color was green 12 years ago? Well, I lied. It's actually yellow." I'd be like, "I bought you so many green things."
Everything I know is a lie.
It's a lie.
So this person said, "This is a tough one. I could totally just be that, but it could totally be just that he was embarrassed and ashamed. I know many doctors that have misinformed patients that their genital warts or genital herpes will not spread to others unless they have had sex during an outbreak. Have there been times in the past 6 years that he has avoided sex for a week or two? If so, could be that. However, I would want proof of the timeline that he has had genital warts. The doctor or him should have documentation of when he was first tested and found out. That way you can confirm if he cheated or not." So she responds, "This is the part that messes with me. There have been times where he has said he isn't in the mood, but I feel like only started in the past 2 years. There goes my stress."
It's definitely
he cheated.
It's definitely
he cheated.
Yeah.
Girly Pop, you just said it. You said the quiet part.
You didn't. Loud. Yeah, you didn't even have to say anything. Really,
2 years.
It's just the fact that like you thought about it and then you were like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Like,
oh, it disappeared after I refreshed. That's weird.
They probably deleted it.
Do you think she deleted it? Oh, it was two hours ago.
The post?
Yeah.
She probably did.
Oh my God.
She probably was like,
that was so quick.
She said, "Oh." Now she's like, "I gotta hide this before I murder my husband."
Wow. Oh. The plot thickens. My 26 female husband, 25 male, keeps accusing me of cheating. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm seeking some advice, I guess, or some words from people who have been in a similar situation. Okay, we have not, but we're going to read it anyway. So, my husband and I have been together for about 6 years. The last couple of months, my husband has been really skeptical of me. He keeps accusing me of doing things behind his back / cheating when I've never or ever would. I work from home and leave our home maybe once a week for groceries or other random chores. Other than that, I don't do much. I'm either working or laying in bed on my phone waiting for him to come home.
She sucked online. I knew it. I knew it.
He has full access to my phone if he ever asks, and we have security cameras in our home so he can see what I do throughout the day, and he'd be able to see if I did bring someone over.
That's creepy.
Yeah, but for some reason, he has it in his head that I'm hiding something. I have never given him any reason to believe I would do that. I go out of my way to avoid speaking to other men. If he comes up to me while I'm texting if he comes up to me while I'm texting someone, I allow him to read it. If I'm on a call, I tell him who it is. If I'm going somewhere, we have each other's locations through the Life 360 app so he can see where I've been. This morning while I was working, I caught him trying to set up a hidden camera in our closet. I guess he wanted to see if he could catch something. When I asked him, he blew up on me and started yelling, but then refused to talk about what was wrong. I just don't get it. He was never like this. It's just this last month. Show the camera. It's just this last month or so, he's been acting kind of crazy. Oh, I don't suspect he's cheating, so I don't think he's acting out because of his own actions. I try to talk to him to see what I can do to ease his mind, but he won't let me or even open up to me. I just can't wrap my head around the situation. I don't know what to do.
No. I don't know what to say. That's terrifying. That sounds, oh my God. That sounds like the guy from that book. It Ends With Us.
Oh.
Talking about how he's like always accusing her of cheating and has to have like a constant eye on her and stuff like that. But in the book, he's prone to outbursts of anger.
Does he kill her?
Get away from that man.
That's scary.
Get away from that man. You need to buy a brick cell phone. You need to turn off your phone. You need to throw away the SIM card. You need to escape, because it doesn't seem like he's going to dial it back once he figures out that, oh, she doesn't do anything. It seems like it's only going to ramp up the fact that something's not clicking.
Yeah, something has like been set off like psychologically, that just because it sounds like it wasn't like this before. She said literally just the last couple months, like, he just all of a sudden is.
There's a difference between skepticism and then there's a difference between like full like outblown like conspiracy, like your wife is definitely hiding something. And I feel like somebody close to him, like a friend or something, had something similar happen to him, and so now it just kind of like derailed this man into thinking like, oh, no, my wife's doing it.
Yeah.
And, you know, all women are the same. And, like, I guess it just kind of, like, devolves into that thing.
Wow. 6 years, y'all have been around each other long enough to where there's no reason for you to all of a sudden doubt what you have.
Yeah. Also, she's, like, way too open of a book. If all of this is true, like, she's way too open of a book for him to doubt a single thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is who I'm texting. Oh, this is who I'm talking to on the phone. She sounds scared of him.
She sounds very terrified of him. And it's not healthy either way. Like, even if he does, like, see, like, oh, she does just sit in bed all day. There's no men that come over to the house. I see everything on her phone.
Yeah.
Like, the next thing that I can imagine is that he's gonna start screen recording her phone without her knowing, and then just seeing everything that she does.
And it'd be different if the trust was broken at one point, but it doesn't sound like that.
This just sounds like he doesn't trust her anyways.
Do you think he cheated?
I don't know. I've never seen somebody so paranoid about something like that. I can understand at like a liminal degree being like, well, you texting? Who's on your phone?
What is the process that you're going through with putting it in the closet, putting a camera in the closet? Because you're like, oh, I can see what every entrance to the house, but the closet, is she sneaking someone through the air vents now?
No, she's hiding men in her closet.
Oh, they're materializing in the closet.
Yeah.
Maybe the closet has a direct view to the window.
It's a closet. It's just like
yeah.
they just pop in whenever.
I hope she's okay.
Girl, be safe.
There is an edit. So she says, "Thank you to everyone who has responded, and I'm sorry for not replying to everyone. Based on the responses..."
Sorry, I couldn't tell my husband who all I was responding
Yeah, exactly. Based on the responses, I'm starting to believe he might have some sort of mental disorder. I know a lot of you are saying he might be cheating, but I just don't see that being a possibility. He has shown other signs of having mental issues in the past, so it more than likely is that. As I commented on another person's reply, I did not find out until recently that bipolar disorder has been diagnosed twice in his family, mom and someone else. I only found out through his brother. Thank you again for everyone. That's something that could develop over time, like, or get worse over time, and then that.
I mean, especially if it's undiagnosed.
Mm-hmm.
The paranoia is probably adding to the mania.
One more comment. He has friends who openly cheat on their girlfriends/wives. I would not be surprised if being around them has caused him to have thoughts of me cheating. He is the only guy I've been with, so no past boyfriends that could be contacting him.
See, that's
So,
what I just said.
and you said that, so that settles that. Girl, get out if you can, because I'd be scared. So last one. Am I the a-hole for not being able to make it to a wedding? So, boyfriend's sister is getting married. We unfortunately are extremely tight on money right now. Just bought a house and moved, and don't think we can make it. The venue is states away, so long drive, and we would have to stay a night or two. I've been crunching numbers, and we have considered staying with his family who live near the venue. Still unsure if we can swing it. He is a bit prideful and never will ask for help. I guess her husband or boyfriend.
Her boyfriend, yeah.
Therefore, I decided to let his sister know the situation in hopes she would talk to some of their family for a place to stay, or even a simple "that's okay, I get it." Instead, I was told, 1, this is from the boyfriend's sister.
Yeah, the bride.
Yeah. 1, we should both pick up part-time jobs and work 25 more hours on top of our full-time jobs. 2, she gave a year's notice so we could prepare. 3, he should pull money from his retirement for his only sister's wedding.
Girl, bye. Girl.
He has 2 other sisters.
I cannot stand a bridezilla, and especially one that believes that they know the best for the one day that you have to see them in white.
One day? I didn't respond because I was in shock. She ended the conversation with, "I'll talk to him." I still feel bad because I get it. It's her wedding. It's a big deal to her. I know. I'm sorry, yet I'm livid that someone wants us to sacrifice, a word she kept repeating, for a wedding. Sacrifice? Is this a blood ritual that you're about to do?
It might as well be.
Yeah.
That's what weddings, they want you to think that it is. Do you really think that your day of being a pretty princess is that important to other people? Do you really think that you have any authority to be talking this way to other people?
It's the get part-time jobs part for me. Because what?
Because
you talk about?
She obviously knows what's going on in that household. Not even half of a solution. It was more like, this is
dip
your
into your
problem.
retirement fund. You don't need to retire. Retirement funds are not nearly as what they used to be.
No.
Back.
And the fact that you're asking to dip into that so we can be a little less financially secure in the long term, just so we can have fun at your little
one day,
for your little pretty party,
for a couple hours,
for your fashion show.
Yeah.
Priorities screwed. No, you're not an asshole. Sorry.
So that's
Apple.
what I was gonna ask. So you vote not the a-hole because this was ultimately deemed everyone sucks. Okay.
Oh, whatever.
So I'm gonna tell you why. The top comment, which has 9,000 upvotes, says, "Everyone sucks here. You have 1 year to save up for gas and 2 hotel nights, or just gas if you can stay with family."
Okay, but year in advance, that does make sense. Sorry, go ahead.
This is not the financial crisis you're claiming. Options 1 and 3 from the bride are shockingly bad. She's an a-hole for asking that. Finally, an invitation is not a summons. If you feel that you cannot attend, then don't. But expect backlash.
You know, things come up. There's a rainy day fund for everything. I understand that. But things do go awry within a span of a year.
Yeah.
Maybe the transmission went out.
Yeah.
Maybe
anything. Oh yeah, you can have financial emergencies like any day.
The closing cost for the house was too much, or
I forgot they bought a house.
Yeah. They had to get house insurance or whatever. You can't say that everybody sucks in that situation since you don't know everybody's financial status. There's just way too many balls in the air for this one. I don't think that that's an easy solution, to be honest with you.
Someone does say they think OP is the a-hole because this wasn't her discussion to have, it was her boyfriend. It's his family, and he was the one who should have put the tiny bit of money needed away. She is like the secondary guest. She's not the guest.
But like why was she deemed the a-hole if she's not the...
Well, no, it's just, I guess they're just saying like she shouldn't have been even contacting the sister. So she called wanting the bride to either offer to pressure her family to financially assist them or to say no hard feelings and my brother can't save a tiny sum with a year's notice. I think she got the response she deserved.
I think that person's a little bit too harsh because saying a financial decision, that's not the same. They said that they could afford gas. It was the lodging that they needed. You have several people in your family. As I'm hearing, you're telling me that they can't host you for a night?
Right. Do you feel like it should have been the brother's conversation to have?
Listen, I understand people are prideful and whatever, but if he can't come forward to his own family and be like, hey, I'm not sure if we're going to make it to Jessica's wedding or whatever, he should be the one that should have, stepped forward. And he should have been the one that had to deal with the bratty sister and whatever the hell.
Because it's his family.
It is his family.
Ultimately, lots of...
Those all made me so angry. I don't know why.
Sorry.
In the world. Every single time.
I keep doing this to you.
Every single time I listen to AITAs, I'm just like, why would you do that? And I just become the most just so mad for no reason. I just went on a 2-minute rant about weddings.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thank you for joining me. Go subscribe. Which one do you want me to link?
I mean, there's Tasteless Telecast. That's the main one, and then Nervous Critic, which is my critic channel, where we covered A Worthy Opponent about a month ago.
Yeah.
Over a month ago, and it was trash. Anyways.
The book was trash.
The book was trash.
The video.
The video was funny. On Tasteless Telecast, there's gonna be a anime F, Marry, Kill, where she decides if she's going to marry men with red flags.
We're gonna cut me a little slack. I've seen at least 4 or 5 anime, but not a whole lot.
Okay, list them.
Okay. So either
go watch the video. Thanks for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe, and stuff.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.
Do all things.